What's up, Cancer? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm here to give you your last half of January 2020 Teroscope Love reading, you guys. I have your meditative pre-shuffle already laid out here, and it seems as though things have taken a positive turn for you guys. I definitely feel like karma is starting to turn in your favor. The wheel is starting to turn in your favor here as the Wheel of Fortune is crowning your reading here. And what I definitely see is that your hopes, wishes, and dreams are starting to come true after a horrible tower moment. I feel as though you come into the realization that this particular tower moment had to happen in order for things to be completely aligned. I feel like you were in a love situation where the love had run out, where there was a lot of confusion and definitely a lack of clarity as to what was really going on. And toxic energies definitely arise in a situation here. So, yeah, I do feel that now you are finally basking in the happiness of your single life, like you're enjoying yourself. I feel like your money is doing better. I feel like you've healed, you've learned your lesson from whatever lesson you were supposed to learn from the situation, because obviously it was karma involved here. I feel like you've learned it, you've embraced it, you see it from a brand new perspective. You're no longer like self-loathing. It's just you're basking in the moment at this point, Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising for the last half of January. That's the 15th through the 30th. Okay, so what is that? The Six of Swords in reverse here. So that's somebody that typically leaves and comes back. This is somebody that felt as though they were going to calmer waters, to a place that was better for them. And this could be your person. This could be the person that you felt like you needed to leave behind, or this could be you. But it seems as though what people thought would be more satisfying outside of you, or you outside of them, turned out to not be as satisfying. Maybe it was more of a fleeting sexual energy here, because we have the Knight of Wands coming out right after that. So it is a sense of somebody actually leaving a happy family sector for something that turned out to be very temporary, almost one night stand type of energy here. So now, after a period of time, I feel as though this person is choosing to reapproach the situation and look at it from a different perspective. And they realized that they weren't standing strong to the connection here. They were being extremely flirtatious. They were being extremely flighty here. They were indulging in situations outside of the family sector, which definitely caused a separation. You felt as though I feel as though, because the strength here is in the center of your reading. So I feel like this person admires your strength, admires your loyalty here, because, as you can see, this is a very tamed lion. Like the maiden, in the traditional tarot is having to force close the mouth of a lion. So she's trying to tame a lion. It's like you don't even have to try. So I feel like there was a sense of loyalty here from you, no matter like what you went through with this person. I feel as though, it's definitely speaking to this person reapproaching the situation because they know that they treated you unfairly. So now they are asking for a brand new passionate beginning with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, they definitely want to come back and reignite what it is that they had with you. I feel like they were very bored and complacent as it pertained to your relationship in the past, and that's why they succumbed to temptation, and they allowed that to cloud their judgment and treat you unfairly. Also, I definitely feel as though, maybe this person wasn't in the most mature energy, because they are coming up as the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Page of Wands. And, with that boredom combined, it's kind of like, when somebody is too emotionally immature in order to allow anything to interest them for long periods of time, So that's kind of the energy that I feel from your person at this time. that, you know, maybe you guys have been together for a really long time, especially with the Ten of Cups here. It seems as though you guys kind of built a family out of this situation. And, you know, maybe it became too much. Like maybe this person wanted something more light, airier, fun. But there's also that sense that this person felt that where they were going was going to be more satisfying. So whether that was a person or whether that was just single life in itself, your person felt as though it would be more satisfying in a relationship with you. And now they are actually trying to retract that thought. Yeah, in the past, I feel like they couldn't make up their mind. And so since they were indecisive about the relationship, they kind of just allowed it to fall by the wayside, which is the reason why it technically has you as walking away. So I feel like this person kept you in so much confusion and deception until you just walked away, because they really couldn't do the dirty work. Like they didn't want to be the one to dump you, leave you behind, and have people looking at them as, you know, this person as the King of Swords in reverse. Everybody know that's very negative energy. That's most times what I consider narcissistic energy. If not, it could be somebody that's just lacking confidence. And at this time, this person could be lacking the confidence to actually come forth and give you, like, reintroduce this stable offer to you now that they're ready. You know, maybe they had their Saturn return. Maybe they more mature and they know what they want now, as opposed to when they first, you know, interacted with you, they couldn't really see what it is that they wanted for the long term. But all they knew was that in their indecision, they kind of felt trapped, as if this wasn't what they were supposed to be doing at that time. Okay, so they might have took a step back, enjoyed, you know, some time to themselves, enjoyed some time just sowing their oats, being single, doing what it is that they want to do without restrictions. And now they are deciding to come back and actually, you know, try to reignite something. But just be careful, because the energies as it stands for this person, even in their returning, is kind of not really sure. Like I see the King of Swords as somebody that's not really resolute, that isn't really logical. You know, this person could be operating out of jealousy or possession, not wanting you to move on, not wanting somebody else to have you. And just as I said that, the anchor flew out. So this person could literally just be coming back because they don't want you to embark on a new journey without them. You know, maybe they see the glow up. Maybe they see that you're happy and you're basking in your new single life, and they like, hell no, they a little bit too happy without me. Let's go see what's going on. Because, you know, the energy that represents this person throughout this reading is literally all in reverse. And it's coming up as very sexual energy, very deceptive energy, and very flirtatious like energy. So this person can be more about games than anything. So I feel a sense of whoever it is that they approached once. I feel a sense of, what did I want to say? They didn't receive the victory that they thought that they would receive with this newer person. This person turned out to be more of a one-night stand, a fleeting crush, or just flighty energy, you know? And so maybe once they broke up with you, and they told this person, like, look, I'm coming towards you because me and my person are no longer together, that this person was almost shocked. Like, I don't even know why you did all that, you know? And that's the feeling that I definitely get here. Like, they wasn't ready to be a family with the person that left you behind for them, you know? So essentially, that's another thing that you have to view as the motive. Is this person reapproaching you simply because what they went towards didn't turn out to be what it is that they wanted? Or is it truly recognition? I feel like you're going to reject the situation. They are reapproaching this to actually work it out with the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups can also speak to rejection as well. So I feel like it's in their actual energy and hopes that after this long period of separation or disharmony between you guys, that they can actually reignite something with you and revisit something. Yeah, they're trying to bring a peace offering. They could honestly even be asking you to take a trip with them. They could be coming a far distance to see you, or they can be asking you to come a far distance to see them. Why is the Page of Wands here in reverse? Yeah. They wasn't protecting this love. They weren't protecting this energy. And they probably wasn't protecting themselves, to be honest with you. Yeah. And here's you. I feel like they left you with little to nothing. When they burned that bridge with you, maybe you lost a lot in this relationship here. Um, Maybe if it changed your financial status, especially if you were with this person and they were the more financially stable one. I feel as though this person, they burned a bridge and they took your kindness for weakness and they took it as a privilege instead of as a gift here. And this person's disloyalty is what made you set them free. Like, I feel like you can feel them being disloyal, even if you didn't have the clarity that you needed to move on. I feel as though your spirit lets you know, wow, this person really does. They want a new beginning with you. And honestly, with the Ace of Wands here and the Child, honestly, you better be careful if you get with this person, especially with this here. And I'm feeling like this is like unprotected sex, and that could be another reason why they left you. I feel like if they had a one night stand with somebody Cancer, that this person turned up pregnant, okay, and they received that news that the unprotected sex that they had caused some type of child on the outside. Because I do view the Page of Wands, with the page being a child, I view the Page of Wands being a child made out of passion here. And this was very shocking to your person. So their disloyalty led them to this. Their disloyalty led them to you setting this situation free and them burning bridges with you. And they could be actually coming forth to have a new beginning with you, but they also may be telling you something along the lines of a child that they may have had on the outside. And this justice in reverse is not only this being unfair to you, but this person feeling as though maybe the child support court didn't work out in a favor or something to that extent. Now, something else I'm seeing here, especially with the Page of Wands being in reverse, they could be coming back because they actually found out that this presumed child wasn't theirs, or something to that extent. Maybe they found out either the child wasn't theirs, they were kind of being played by this privileged lady. Yes. Oh gosh. All right. Well, this is literally just speaking to this person realizing that the breakup or the death of this relationship was an injustice, period. Maybe they left you under false pretenses. Maybe someone said that they were pregnant by them and they really weren't. It was somebody else's child, or this person ended up getting an abortion, or whatever the case. But there's a sense of a child being here, or something like a child being a reason, a one night stand resulting in a pregnancy. Even though I don't get the Empress here. And the reason why I don't feel like I'm getting the Empress here is I feel like either it was a lie or the child wasn't your person. And now they're coming back. This person didn't know what the hell to do about this situation. So I feel like they couldn't do anything but treat you badly until you just got the hint and left them, Why is the Two of Swords here in reverse for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I feel like that's the reason why they felt like they had to end it. And it was because they felt like they had to get to another situation and they didn't know how they was going to explain that to you. They weren't ready to tell you something so heartbreaking, And then it turns out that it was all in vain. Adjudication. Yeah. They had to move on because of this court stuff. Like whatever court proceedings they had to go through as it pertains to finding out the paternity to a child, or actually going to child support court or something, they couldn't sneak around you and do that. So they had to end this in order to take care of that. And either they just finding out that this baby ain't even really theirs, or whatever the case is, but they over themselves. Maybe this person if this person got someone else pregnant from a one night stand, it didn't work out, or that child wasn't theirs, or this person ended up with an abortion, or they were lying to begin with. Okay, so those are the 4 things that I'm coming up with as it pertains to your person's energy. So now they're going to reapproach the situation. So again, it could have been not even that this person felt any kind of love for this person, for the person they lived for. It could have been simply because they felt as though, I'm going to try to work out the situation, even though it's a one night stand. You know, I don't want my child to be raised in a broken home, so let me try to work it out. And then something backfired for them, and now they're coming back because they felt that they did love and care for you, but they felt that leaving you, or, you know, allowing you to leave was the best thing for them and for you at the time. And so now they're trying to reapproach. And it's completely up to you, Cancer, as to whether you want to revisit this, because essentially, whether a baby turned out not to be your person's or not, you have to consider the fact, if this is something that I have to worry about in a relationship with you, do I really want to be with you? Okay, so that should be something that you should consider. So if you guys like that video, please subscribe to my channel. Leave your comments and opinions down in the comment section below. Check the descriptions for all of my social medias, and to find out how you can get a personal reading, and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to join the Soul Tribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Ciao.